Good morning, everyone. I got some comments in the last video that you guys said that my little fern plant was hanging on for dear life, and you're right. I've been trying to save this thing. Having a real plant in my office was definitely a questionable move, but I try to water it as much as I can without overwatering it, and I feel like it's kind of coming back, maybe a little bit. And we have big news because the Mark IV Supra is officially legal to go on the streets. I just got my license plates in, which means we can finally drive this thing on the street, which is good timing because literally just yesterday we finished it on the dyno. So let's put these plates on the car. Oh, and just look at that thing looking so good, parked up outside with the drop top. Sheesh. Yes, sir. Little cold start in the morning. Ooh. No problems. I remember when we first moved into this whole entire warehouse and I was just so nervous of everything that was gonna happen here just because it was such a big jump for us. But I gotta say, it feels amazing seeing this place kind of come together, and we have the Hunco side going full force, we have the shop going full force, and things are just starting to click, man. Feels good. Well, before we finally throw these plates on, we're missing one thing. Gotta go with the chrome for this car. It's gonna match the lip, it's gonna be good. This right here is what teamwork looks like. Yeah, Dylan, how's that not nuts and bolt hollow treating you, Jenny?
Yeah, you hold it while I punch. Oh wait, what movie? My bad, sorry.
Sorry, Jenny.
I like your license plate frame.
And what's sick is the Hunco logo like reflects the red off the wrap, so in certain light it looks like red, but then you're like, oh no, it's chrome, baby. And I wanted to show these before I take off to finally drive this car. These are the sunshade covers I'm gonna drop on Friday. You have a classic slant logo, highly requested, with the racing logo. I love all the red and white we have going on this car. And then we also have it in just a standard black with the Hunco. This is the Heritage T. I've recently fallen in love with this design.
So
yeah.
Super clean.
As summer comes along and all of us have our cars sitting outside and all the JDM people out there, we got those dashes that are prone to crack and get destroyed. So let's try to save our stuff. So that we're dropping this Friday. Oh, but the black one goes hard too. I get excited about the most simplest things. All right, here we go. First real street venture with this car. One of my favorite things is this turbo setup with the Artec manifold is like literally so good. I remember driving Adam's white Chaser like 2 years ago, and he had this manifold set up, and I was like, I need that for my Supra, and we never added it to my black one, and I'm super hyped that we got it here. Okay, so you guys saw yesterday, I think it was like we made like 625 horsepower, something along those lines. The response on this turbo lights up around like 3,000 RPM. And I didn't even realize this, but today it is Friday. So today on the Hunco, we just dropped a brand new t-shirt, brought back our cargos, highly requested, and we have it in a gray option. Dropped a crew neck sweatshirt, 2 fisherman beanies, and the sunshades, which I just showed you. Every $1 you spend, we'll give you 1 entry towards winning this Supra. So go ahead and get your entries down below. Everything is available now. The no blow off sounds so good. Yes! And the T56, dude, what an absolute heater of a combo. Woo, just lit them up, baby. This car is fast. And it's really just the progression on the turbo that makes it feel so snappy. Oh my God, I can't wait to put everyone in this car today. I wanna put Sabrina in it. I have a plan to let Anthony drive this car because as you guys always rag on him down below in the comment section, how he's not like the biggest JDM fan. He likes more of like the Euro cars. But I think putting him in the seat of this Supra and having him drive it will be enough for him to kind of have the appreciation that we all have for these cars, because you can't simulate a feeling like this in an M3. Wow. You can heel toe so good in a Mark IV. It's one of my favorite things about it. All right, here we got some stretch here. Damn. This setup is gangster. Now,
on Instagram, on the Hunt Company, I asked you guys, hey, what mod would you guys like us to add to this car before we give it away? And the response that we got the most was, drum roll please, can anyone guess it? It was audio. You know, this car has all the power, it has all the supporting mods, it has everything you could want for performance-wise. But for a day-to-day driving aspect, I don't disagree with what you guys said. It was, we want audio systems. So, there's actually an audio shop down the street from us that has really good reviews, and you guys recommended when I asked you guys on Instagram. So let's go stop by and see if they have something coming up where we could do like a professional system in this car to get it to sound proper. It's literally a quarter mile down the street. Hit a bump over the road and she went flying. I just blew by where we had to go. I was flying too fast. Let's take a quick break from the car and talk about something that we all need to do better at, and that's feeding ourselves healthier foods. But here's the thing, it's not always that easy, and that's why I switched to Factor meals. Factor makes pre-made meal prep meals that you can bring anywhere, and they're actually healthy for you. It's kind of like feeding your car 100 octane fuel. It allows the car to run better and run smoother. And that's what Factor is. It is high energy, clean food for you, so that you can end up running like a car. High horsepower, running smooth, no problems. And Factor is a no prep, no mess. All you have to do is poke a hole in the top, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and you're ready to go. I personally am a victim of eating junk food, eating fast food, just because it was easy. And ever since I started having them delivered here to the shop, I've cut more of that out, and I've not only been able to feed myself, but I'm able to feed all the boys in the shop, so I know that we're all eating good. Head over to factor75.com or click the link down below and use the code HUNT50 to get 50% off of your first order and 20% off of your next month of orders. Thank you so much to Factor for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to use my code and click the links down below, and now let's get back to it. All right, well, I just stopped by the shop, and one of the main guys there, Dennis, watches the channel. So he was like, oh, it's cool to see you here. So we're gonna come back tomorrow, and they're gonna get us dialed up with everything we're gonna do. We're gonna add a new amplifier, add new speakers because we have the drop top off. Technically want a little bit louder volume because it's a little bit louder. We're gonna upgrade all this stuff and get the backup camera working. He recommends replacing this head unit because this one looks kind of shitty. So we're gonna trick it out for you guys, and you guys ask and we deliver. Let's go back to the shop and let's throw in some people in this car and get their reactions. This thing, it pulls like longer, which is like makes it feel scarier. I don't know, it feels awesome. Oh, so good. I've been looking forward to this all day. I'm gonna put Sabrina in the front seat and give a few other people in the shop some ride-alongs and see what they think.
We haven't done one of these in a minute.
I know, it's so good without the roof.
I was just gonna say, wait, where's the roof?
Yeah, the drop top is sick.
Is this it in its final form?
We're gonna add a stereo system to it to bump up the jams.
Okay. You mean pump up the jams?
That's what I said.
You said bump up the jams.
Oh.
Oh gosh. Oh, sounds. Why does the turbo sound different?
It's different turbo setup.
I don't like these. It's a red light.
Doesn't that sound good?
It does sound good. It sounds better than yours.
It does.
It does.
I was telling him, I was like, dude, I don't even want my black one anymore. I want to build a new one with the drop top that has this setup on it.
Oh gosh. Whoa, okay.
I haven't even gotten into it yet.
No, you're joking.
I haven't even gotten into it
Wait,
yet.
why is it so fast? Oh no, it's a straightaway.
I short shifted that.
Ooh, okay.
It gets down.
I thought you were gonna send it on that one.
It gets super down.
Oh, she's fast. She's quick.
All right, you ready?
Maybe the winner will know how to drive okay. It's fast. Wow, this car's sick.
Yeah, this car is really rad. I want a drop top bad.
Ooh, it does sound good. Why don't you mod yours to sound like that?
I was going to, but I used all the parts on this car.
Oh, what a selfless guy.
These were all the stuff we had for my Supra. I was like, let's just put it on this one. I just gave Victor a ride in the GT3 RS the other day on the Clips channel. Remember when I was like, the GT3 RS is gonna be the fastest car you ever been in?
Yeah. This is faster?
Oh yeah.
it's obviously spinning, so like you could feel it spin off, right?
Yeah, you can feel it kind of breaking traction in the rear. You can feel the rear end kind of scoot a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so as you guys know, Anthony hasn't been the biggest JDM supporter on the channel. Loves cars, but is more into Euro and German. So I think putting him in the seat of this Supra will be a good intro into why we love these cars so much.
Where are we going?
Go right. I've been hitting this road nonstop, so I'm blowing this spot up. So that was like half throttle. So just give you a little idea of how fast. Yeah.
My God, I don't know. The fastest car I've driven is probably a 720, and it's not like this. It's so different.
Much silkier, very smooth power delivery.
Yeah.
This is a little more exciting. Okay, so it turns a little bit up here, so you can do like a little 1-2 hit.
Oh my God.
So watch, hit third right here, hit third now. Put your foot in it in third. Okay. Oh, I don't want to tie.
Bro, that is the craziest thing I think I've ever driven in my entire life. I've driven Huracans, I've driven RSs, but those, when you go fast, it's so
like
perfect.
It's so like it's not even.
It's
trying.
not. You're
when you
not
put it
trying.
in this car, you're like, I'm wheeling.
You're moving. This is like fast, but you have that feeling of I could die right now, which is fucking sick. Get me out of this car. I do love cars, so being able to experience everything and not being into JDM before I met you and you getting me into these cars is literally like, it's just a different world that I've never been exposed to. Oh, it made me do the stank face. That's dirty. Oh my God.
Oh, did you think that I wasn't gonna go drive it? Dead wrong.
You barely fit in this car.
Shut up. They don't know that it's widescreen. You left with Anthony and Calvin and I are both like, that was like 4K. Well, let's see if we can catch up to it.
Everyone was short shifting,
not even
myself included. It like, you think it's gonna end and it just keeps
Yeah, that was
going.
64. Still didn't hit red line. Are you gonna put your reaction on the video?
Oh, I hated it.
Dude,
I hated it.
I'll do it first so we can hit red line.
Yeah.
Oh, red line. Do you know where it is?
It's so far.
It's 7,700 RPM. That's why nobody's hitting it. Yeah, this thing's killer. Normally on a car like this, where you're like 6-something hundred horsepower, kicking the shit out of it, it's pushing you around a lot, you're like, I can't use my blinker, my tack doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. Like, I just turned my blinker on and then looked at my tack and the fuel level and everything just works.
Oh my God.
And this thing's good though, it's controllable.
Yeah, it's super good.
Yeah, this thing's so sick.
It always amazes me jumping into a modern car like the RS after driving the Supra, just to see how different the cars feel and how far everything has come along in the automotive industry. The RS is great, but it definitely doesn't have the soul and personality of the Supra. Or I guess another way to rephrase that is, it doesn't have the, oh shit, I'm gonna die factor like the RS does. Just went home, took a quick shower, and we're going over to Kevin's house tonight for a little family dinner. I think all the boys are coming over, and the Canucks are in game 4 of the playoffs. And the Canucks game starts in 15 minutes. So apparently Kevin doesn't have NHL at his house, so we're gonna have to find a way to stream it. I ain't missing that game. And if he doesn't have it, we're going to a bar to watch it.
or we're going home. Off to a rough start to the game, but tonight for dinner, we had Twan in the kitchen. What do we got, Twan?
So this is a full TikTok recipe. It's chicken Caesar salad sandwiches.
Chicken Caesar salad sandwich.
It's a lot. It's a mouthful. Get the assembly ready. You got your Caesar salad.
Okay.
Base, right?
Yes.
Base of that.
Is this like garlic sourdough
So
bread?
it's garlic bread as your bread. You want to give it a little taste on cam? Watch. Crazy. Yeah.
It's good.
Dialed in.
So then you got a sauce?
Yeah, that's whoever wants that. I was like, you can dip the top, the top.
Oh, you got some tots? And then some chicken, smashed out and breaded.
Yup.
Damn, cooking up, Twib.
No, gotta feed the boys, you know?
Review incoming soon.
Hey, think fast.
Got you.
I didn't even film myself eating it because it was so good, but it was amazing. 10 out of 10.
Amazing. Oh shit. I didn't know it was recording.
There's nothing on my plate. That's not what it was.
There's never anything left.
There's never anything left on Nate's plate, so that doesn't mean much. Well, out of frustration, I didn't even think about filming because we lost. And for those of you who are gonna be like, Teej, I thought you were a Montreal Canadiens fan, I thought you were a Kings fan, I thought you were a Devils fan. I am a fan of all of those things, but I'm also a Canucks fan because one of my friends that I grew up playing hockey with for years and years and years is actually the goalie for the Canucks. Well, he's on injury right now. He's on injury, but he should be back hopefully next game. His name is Thatcher Demko. I played with Thatcher for like 5 years all growing up, from like ages of like, maybe when we were like 10, 11, and then from when we were like 13 to 16. So it's really cool he's playing now for the Canucks. And so now I'm a natural supporter, and I'm watching them for the playoffs, and they lost today. So now the series is tied 2-2. But it's going back to good. You guys don't care. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next video where we're going to be jumping on the R34 for some modifications. I'm hyped. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out and keep moving forward.